All right, y'all. So someone in the Gekishin Squadra creator program did post the Super Saiyan Gotenks spotlight here. It does look to be a minute and 50 seconds long. We'll take a look here and break down everything Gotenks is doing. He is a technical character, so I do expect him to be good. They're usually pretty good at balancing technical characters. I mean, some are very, more so like they're really good rather than like quote unquote balanced, right? The only one that I would say necessarily bad is Majin Buu. I think every other one is very great in their own right. So I think they did a good job with technical overall. We also do have the fusion right here, like a entrance, like kind of animation you can summon for. So that's going to be pretty cool to look at. But here's our Gotenks. We do expect him to be in 5 days. That's what we're thinking, but we don't have an exact 100% time frame. Once we do have that, I'll make a follow-up video like I did with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But for now, we can close the game and we're going to take a direct look here at the Super Saiyan Gotenks trailer. Hopefully the audio is good here. Okay, it's a little low. We could turn it up just a little bit here. Okay, so as we thought, he's the base form Gotenks here, with the transformation into Super Saiyan. So this is the first transforming technical character. And does he have like a little area of effects right there? There's like a little lightning blast right there. A stagger, huh? So that's one of his skills for sure. We'll see how good that is. So that's the Super Ghost Kamikaze. That should be his ultimate. Okay. Generally, again, we'll see what this guy's able to do. So he is a technical character, a mischievous hero who uses ghosts to obstruct foes, finish the fight with Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, and show them what you're really made of. Okay. Let's see. Am I actually the best quality here? Yeah, we are. So his passive is Exaltation right here. Applies movement speed up to self and nearby ally heroes when you KO or assist an enemy hero. So, oh, I see. So that's what this is. That's what that effect is right there, huh? Or is that a skill that... No, that's a skill he's using. My bad. I'm stupid as hell. So, and within this barrier is what I'm assuming, he does actually get a movement speed up buff. So, again, that passive should be the same. So this guy does want to be someone that pushes early. So I think, you know, getting the first hit, especially with this guy, could be very valuable at top lane, which usually in top lane, a lot of characters will want to try and get that first hit, because then, you know, not only are you closer to each other, you'll meet each other before bottom lane. Again, you can make that first push for the God of Destruction and the Kai and everything. Like, it could really snowball from there on top lane, especially with technical characters having lower health in general. If you make a good push, you could actually kind of wipe out first tower even, and it could be very disgusting. And having this movement speed up could allow you to chase down the other character, especially early on. But again, even like when you get a pick off an enemy and you're like, okay, let's all rush towards tower, you all get that movement speed up. Like, there's situations where this could be really good. I do like that, you know, just a nice little thing. I don't think it's gonna be like a game breaking thing, but it is useful to have, right? Rush attack, fire, and energy blast deals more damage to enemies who have a debuff on them. So, okay, I'm trying to think of like, so, oh, wait, there again, they're actually showing us the number. So it does double the damage. Okay, if you do have a debuff. Like, I'm trying to think of a attacker that has debuffs. Super Saiyan Goku has debuffs. Deborah has debuffs. Like, if we're talking about characters that are being paired with the Super Saiyan Gotenks, there's so many of these characters that do provide debuffs. Piccolo has movement speed down debuffs on him. I don't believe Kale is a character that has a debuff. She's just kind of doing a lot of damage. Yeah, Kale's not a debuff character. Mini Goku, I believe, is not a debuff character either. He doesn't like have lower speed, movement speed down or anything like that. He just gives himself the buffs, but you know, like Super Saiyan Goku just does everything, right? Piccolo. So like, you know, depending on the character you're using this guy with, I mean, Deborah is usually bottom lane, I feel like, but you know, still, it's not an uncommon thing to see, especially if he does also give debuffs himself. That can do a lot of damage though. Oh my goodness. So again, transform to level 7, base HP and attack up. Just the basic generic Super Saiyan transformation. We will definitely take that. So the Hyper Ultra Super Combo, again, Gotenks has very long names with this kit right there. Warp to an enemy look. Oh, He has a warp. Oh, okay. So this can go over walls. Really good, actually. Yeah, Gotenks, dude. Really heavy pushing character early on. And that top lane, you can kind of go around like the bush into the bushes or around the rock. Gotenks is like, nah, you're not leaving, buddy. With this warp right here, that's pretty good. So you warp to the enemy's location, perform a combo attack. So this is what I was seeing earlier. Apply strike defense up to self during the combo and attacks nearby enemies. Then you stagger them and warp back to where the skill is activated. So the number of combo hits increases with the skill level. But no matter what, he always staggers them. The number of combo hits increases, but they're always going to be staggered at the end of that skill. So he just has a free stagger early on. He does teleport back to where he was, but like, you hit him with the combo, I mean, that your ally kind of swoops in, right? Galactic Donuts. So this throws a donut-shaped ring at a set position that gathers enemies together. Anything special about it being max level besides just a bigger range? I mean, honestly, like, this seems good in concept, and I was talking with a bunch of people about this. Like, it seems good in concept, but there doesn't seem to be any like hit stun or anything that avoids the enemies from vanishing out. Iron King, dude. Iron King was talking about Photon Bomber, and he was like, just vanish out of Photon Bomber. It's like, you know, sure. If there's gonna be any move that I would say to vanish out of, you can just vanish out of, it's probably this one, because this one doesn't inflict any like pull towards the enemies. It doesn't give any hit stun. It doesn't give any stagger. Nothing like that. It just gathers them together. And you know, you could always find a use for this ability here. But to me, this skill 2 doesn't seem to be anything crazy, you know? I mean, it just seems like a whatever move that you could find use for in certain situations. But again, where is, like, again, Super Saiyan Vegeta, or again, we could say Cooler's ultimate as well, where it's like, this is kind of like a grouping ability where it pulls them towards the center of the attack. Vegeta's Photon Bomber pulls them towards the center of the explosion, right? And, you know, there's other moves that have hit stun, like 17's ultimate. 17 is another technical character, right? His ultimate, of course, is not an ultimate move, right? Does have like a hit stun because it does actually hit them and damage them. This doesn't seem to have that. I guess it's not something I could know until I use this guy in game, but if it really doesn't have a hit stun, man, I don't know. Like, I feel like you could just kind of move out of it. Doesn't really, and it's kind of very easy to predict unless this guy's hiding in like a cloud, which, you know, you could definitely do that. So summon a ghost to a set target. We haven't seen this one, the super ghost. Okay. Oh, movement speed down. Yeah, pursues target, explodes, and applies movement speed down. But you could do it to an enemy or the dragon shell. Explodes and disappears if hit by an enemy attack or when you hit the wall. Okay. So again, you know, there's moves where you could like push people out. Like, I was thinking of Vegeta recently. Vegeta's skill 3, but Goku could just Kamehameha and get out of it, but it seems like they explode pretty quickly. And that's a lot of, that's like, that movement speed down plus a stagger? That seems disgusting. I think that seems really good. Dude, Gotenks is like, dude, Gotenks is chasing people down, and he's not, I feel like he himself might not get the kill confirm unless it's skill 3 into his rush attack. But I mean, he has the warp, he has this. You use skill 3 into the warp, this movement speeds down them, then skill 1 does a combo, then it staggers them, and then his rush attacks do more damage on top of that, and then you have your ally as well. I mean, dude, you could really zone someone. Pursue enemy. Oh, dude, you could set like a protection ability on self or ally hero. Dude, you know what this could be really good for? Again, characters who are like, if someone's trying to go ahead and backdoor, this is what you use that for. Though I guess, to be fair, Gotenks as the technical will be the one who will be backdooring, but still, this could also be really good for, again, if someone's protecting God, and then like I say God, like, you know, God of destruction. I wonder, will they target and like hit if he's invisible? Because it's an automatic thing. Like, If hit's not visible, do the ghosts target him? That's what I'll be really interested to see. If it still targets hit. Because Zarba and Dodoria, I believe, do target hit even when he's invisible. So if it's the same thing with Gotenks and his ghosts, that could be really interesting. If there's no target, oh, they wait at a set position. Oh, dude, you could use that to protect the towers anyways. That's, dude, this super ghost this is a really cool move. Wow, okay. This guy looks cool. I'm a huge fan of it, dude. Technical kits are always so big. Oh my god. Super attack, super ghost kamikaze attack. Send a ghost rushing towards a set position. The ghost pursues enemy heroes and applies no skills or attacks to the enemy heads with light strike. Oh, no skills? And it's like a mega stagger move too. Look at that, because each of these hits. Yeah, wow. Absolute cookery, dude. Galactic Donut looks kind of mid, but I'm gonna have to see that. Everything else, man, looks pretty good to me. Gotenks looks really good. Again, just to kind of summarize things. Skill 1 has a stagger. Okay, that's his basic attacks. He has a transformation. He has a stagger warp attack. He has Galactic Donut, which is okay, right? You know, it's sure, it's whatever. He has the super ghost kamikaze attacks, which could be used to defend an ally, defend yourself, hurt an ally, or protect tower. It could do 4 different things depending on what you're aiming to do. Then you have his ultimate. And by the way, this also does apply movement speed down if you do set it towards a target specifically. Then you have the super ghost kamikaze attack, which itself is like not doing the most damage, but it will give no skills and staggers the enemy so they can't just fly away. And it is a set position, not a set ally or enemy, but still. Wow. He looks pretty good to me. I mean, better than Moon. okay, Gotenks is really good, dude. If we compare Gotenks to like other characters, man, I think he definitely just matches up with a bunch of the technicals. I feel like all the technicals are relatively close to each other. Like, I think you can make really good arguments for any of these 5, except for Boo, of course, who's the 6th one, being like best technical. I would say between Gohan or Hit personally, but I mean, I could see Gotenks up, dude. Gotenks, he look, I get it. On paper, could be way different in game, but I think it looks pretty good to me. Then we have his little entrance animation fusion here. This looks pretty cool as well. And again, he has a transformation get out of jail free card as well, dude. I need to see this guy. I need to see how he interacts with Hit with his ghost, but this guy looks pretty fucking good to me. So let me know what y'all are thinking. Gotenks is pretty nasty, man. I'll catch you guys next time, and peace out.